We are at Brazil. Just give me one moment while I do a quick sound check before I get it all started. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are good to go. We are at Brazil. We do have 13 drivers, so Game Boy and Icus will be joining during the qualifying session. Now, for some track stats, we do have, it is 36 laps today. 4.309 kilometers in length, which is roughly around 2.6 miles. And in terms of DRS, 2 DRS detection zones, 15 corners, and I do believe we have 2 DRS zones, or 3 DRS zones rather, from memory. Maybe 2. I got a bit confused from last week. If those of you that tuned in last week, when it has DRS detection zones, it always messes me up because it should just have DRS zones. Nonetheless, we do have Rafael Neves on his lap. So got a bit taily on the first corner there. Looks like he's backed out of that. Yeah, you can see he's backed out of that. Just had confirmation we do have 2 DRS zones. It's not like I don't play this game or anything. We do have Antoine now starting the lap on the medium tyres. Looks like he's just getting some laps in, just some rubber on the track, just to get a feel for how it will be maybe during the race, maybe trying the setup out. We will move down to Babbage on the soft tyres, as Babbage is coming into the final corner. Takes that nicely, gets on the throttle. So Mike's set a 108.2, not too bad. And Babbage set a 108.2, just pips Mike's by about 18 thousandths of a second. We do have the man, the myth, the legend, Moikuli. Moikuli's on a lap here. Can he get his 3rd race win in a row? He will have some competition today. The likes of Game Boy and of course Babish and Mike's and of course Mr. Wingish here. Actually, I missed him there. He's making his debut for season 4. He's on his lap currently. We'll go back to him. Welcome back, Mr. Wingish. Wingish will be up there as well, ladies and gentlemen, hopefully. And Moikul, who 107.4, another mic drop. Maybe proving me wrong here. Let's see what Mr. Wingish can put in as a lap time. Makes that nicely. Hugs that inside. It's going to push this inside curb here. Doesn't want to disqualify himself on the lap. Wingish with the fastest time by 33 thousandths of a second, 107.411, cracking time, to be honest. Pips Moikuli. Who do we have on? Mr. Game Boy is starting his lap. We'll see how Mr. Game Boy goes here. Gee, takes that nicely. Couldn't have cut the curb anymore, otherwise it would have been track limits. Takes the inside here nicely. We'll get a bit of wheel spin. Pulls it together nicely. Might not have lost much time there, if any. I think he's struggling a little bit with maybe the rear grip of the car. Maybe we'll see if he has some downforce. See what top speed Game Boy gets at. Let's hope those tyres stay inflated this race, Mr. Game Boy. We had a puncture in round one, a very unfortunate puncture. Nonetheless, 108.3. Won't be happy with that. Can do better. We've got Rafael Neves on his lap here. Let's have a look. The rest of the cars are in the pits. Babish is on the outlap as well as Sabino. Sabino had a great debut. Phenomenal driver, was up there. So we'll see how he goes today. We do have Ichris that just joined. Ichris, phenomenal race last week. A podium, I believe, from memory. Let's see how he performs as well today. Difficult track, Brazil. A lot of track limits, so make sure you got to keep all four tyres on the grey area, or two of them at least. Well, Sabino is invalidated. Speak of the devil. That's a bit of commentator guess that one, unfortunately. Sabino invalidates that. We'll go around again, recharge the ERS, I believe. Have a look at Gamboy's Game Boy on a lap here now. He may well be. He is, because he's got 0 laps under his belt on the tyres. Mike's the starting one as well. Looks like he's out of fuel. Does get out of the way. So that's Rafael Neves out of fuel, I believe. Well, a bit toey on the exit there from Game Boy. Can he pull it in here? Well, it'll be 108, 109. Doesn't get it done. Rafael Neves just pulling back to the pit. So let's have a look at Mike's. Mike's now is just coming to the last corner. Ooh, gets a bit of wheel spin. So far Wingish still with that fastest lap. Can Mike's pick him here? He doesn't. He does beat his time though by just under 2/10. Almost in the 107s for Mike's start. Got Wingish now, Wingish, and both Wingish and Moikuli on their laps. Oh, purple sector 2, I believe that was from Wingish. Can he get it done? 107.3 beats his previous time by roughly around 1/10 of a second. We have Moikuli now. Let's look at Moikuli's sector 2. Will it go purple? Moikuli is down. Oh, he's not on his left yet, ladies and gents. He's still charging the RS. See Game Boy again going around. See what the sector 2 time is here. It's getting a lot of wheel spin under the on the back end. He's down by about 4/10. Got Icarus here. Let's see what Icarus can do. Icarus 108.2, fourth for Icarus, second row, cracking lap, one and done. So Moikuli's just coming into the final corner. Here we go, ladies and gents. Can he pip Wingish? He doesn't. He goes into the pit. He does go into the pit. Now he's Game Boy on a lap here. He maybe charges the RS. Have a look. We'll have a look at Sabino now. Sabino's on his lap. Full throttle almost around there. It's a nice exit out of there, very smooth. Great throttle control. Gee, no wheel spin on the exits. This could be a cracking lap. It looks good. Still comes down to this last corner. Great exit on the last corner too. .108.1. Sabino's in fourth, ladies and gents. Just pips Chris. That puts him down to fifth. Very, very close up in that top pack there. A lot of close 108s there. I have a feeling these are going to be very, very close. Up at the top of the pack. Or top middle of the pack. Infinity with a purple zone. Sorry, ladies and gents, it does come up purple when they haven't set a lap time. Let's see what Infinity pips. 107.8, still a cracking time. Puts himself in third. One of three drivers to break the 108 plane. He's up there with Moikuli and Wingish. Cracking lap by Infinity. First lap too. Who's coming close down to the line? Who's closest here? It looks like Babish is closest to the line. Oh no, it will be Game Boy, I believe. So what Game Boy's sector 2 time will be. He's still down. It's invalidated. I believe he's going in to get a fresh set. Let's have a look at Rafael Neves. Babish puts himself up. Another one to break the 108s. 107.9 Babish. Second row with Infinity. Rafael Neves actually hasn't started a lap yet. He's about to. He's got a little bit of traffic. They do move out of the way. I believe that is Antoine. Rafael Neves has gone into the pit. So Antoine is starting his lap. He does back out of it though. I believe. Maybe just getting some more fuel out of the car before he starts his final lap. So what do we have here? Icarus is on a lap. I think it's Icarus. Can he push himself back into that top two rows of the grid? like we know he can. Great exit there. Sky does look a bit dark, so race, if we have a weatherman, if they could let me know the weather for the race, that would be great. It does look like it may have a little bit of rain at some point, judging by the overcast sky. Some condensation in them clouds. Chris pushes himself up into 6th position, so only gains 1 spot. Still a great lap nonetheless. We've got Antoine. Antoine starting his lap. This will be Antoine's final lap, I believe. I'm close to it. A bit wide on the entry there. Full throttle around that corner. Can take that wide. Does cut that nicely. Just to get him on the throttle. Good application of the throttle there. Can cut that a little bit more. Maybe didn't want to get roughed up by the curb. It's in sector 2 here. He's up. He is up a 10th. Let's see if that last corner he pulled off any more time. What will Antoine get? Antoine will be 108. So just over by 13 thousandths of a second. Just misses out. We do have everyone's out on the grid at the moment. Game Boy is up, it looks like, by 3/10. Unless it was just another driver's. Let's see here. He's up by a second. Game Boy up by a second here. Stonker of a lap. That's pole, ladies and gents. Pole at the moment if he can get this done. Oh, he lost a bit of time there, but puts himself into 3rd. He's pulled it out of nowhere. Game Boy Light bought the full version. Well done. Let's see who else is on a lap here. So we do have Wingish and Moikuli. Moikuli come across the line now. 107, 304. Oh, misses out by 1/1000th of a second on Wingish. 1/1000th of a second he has missed out on pole. So Wingish will have pole at the moment, ladies and gents. He has pipped Moikuli. So Moikuli's in a nice little sandwich here between Wingish and Game Boy. And Wingish sets another fastest lap, 7.2. And that is qualifying done and dusted, ladies and gents. So Wingish on pole with Moikuli in at 2nd. Welcome back, Wingish. Game Boy in at 3rd. Cracker of a lap. Lost a bit of time on that last corner. Infinity, stonker of a lap as well. Phenomenal to see you up there. In at 4th, Babish in 5th, Sabino in 6th, Meixer in 7th, Icris 8th, Padron Pass in 9th, Rafael Neves 10th, Antoine in 11th, La Rodri in 12th, and Alvin Fang in at 13th as it stands. And the rain is coming down. So let's see if it will be like this for the race. I'm not too sure if it will. Very, very close between these guys. In the end, we had looked like 6 cars break that 108 plane. Phenomenal work, but only 1 second in between 1st and 9th, or 1st and 10th, I believe, and all those are qualified. It's actually only 1.2 seconds on the entire grid between qualifying which is phenomenal. That's very, very close. So, ladies and gents, we will have a 3 to 5 minute break as per usual. For those that don't know, this is just for the drivers to adjust their setups. If it is raining, of course, as it maybe we'll see in a moment, they'll be able to adjust their setups. Don't go anywhere, but just relax. And it looks like it's not raining, luckily. Relax and get ready for the race. And La Rodri will give the ready up for the drivers in that 3 to 5 minute time period. Now, in terms of strategy, let's take a look here. What the drivers will be doing, I will not be saying it out loud, just in case there are drivers listening, although they can check themselves, obviously. But it looks like it is going to rain, judging by the tyres on the grid. Being soft tyres for a lot of the grid, it looks like people are opting for an early pit stop for the rain. There are a few on mediums, which hoping the rain waits out a little bit, which it may do. But an early safety car will make sure that it doesn't. Hopefully there isn't one. So I wonder if it is. The weatherman has come through. It says overcast all race, it seems. So I'm wondering here if people haven't changed their tyres as of yet, just looking, or they're opting to see whether the soft strategy works. I mean, very risky around Brazil, in my opinion. It can be done. I mean, these drivers are of an elite caliber, so obviously it's not something myself would be able to fathom. But this track is very, very high on tire deg. And the losing grip around these corners is going to lose an abundance of time, considering the amount that there are. Although looking up at the sky doesn't look great, does it? It really doesn't look great. That doesn't look like a sunny day. So we'll see what happens throughout the race. We do see some drivers opting to change their tyres. They are changing them now. Personally, if I was going to go, say, a medium hard strategy, I would opt for the mediums first. Generally, that is better for an undercut, which is very overpowered in this game. And the drivers are off doing a formation lap, as we can see. Let me get this telemetry up. There we go. So on the grid, we can see the majority have opted for the medium tyre. Some have opted for soft, none for hard. So no hard tyres on the grid. It makes me think people do think it is going to rain. I guess the medium is the safest option there, because you can work with both strategies. So we have Wingish taking us around. Welcome back again, good sir. Followed by Moikuli. Can Moikuli, as I said before, can Moikuli get that third race win in a row? I believe, I'm not too certain whether he got all poles prior. can't remember from the top of my head, but if he did, he has been pipped by Wingish this race. So it's some competition. Infinity really impressed to be up on that second row. Had a stonking race last race as well. The trials form up. Let's see what camera angle EA provides to us. Not that great, ladies and gents. So I will be on board with Babishi just to catch the front action, and I will change camera angle as we go in the corner. And the 5 lights are out. Looks like Wingish gets a good start. Moikuli follows. Moikuli's side by side. Good battling here. Everyone kept their positions, it looks like. Moikuli almost pipped him there. Got a battle here between Sabino and Babish, it looked like. Quite a few battles actually, obviously still everyone's quite close. Oh, Sabino tries it up the inside. He does well. Oh, we have a Spinos at Babish. Babish is off. Sabino as well. That may have been contact. I'm not sure by who. That helps out the likes of those behind. Is there damage on the cars of Sabino? And no damage on either car as I can see. Very close up the top of the pack here. So they're on pass, falling behind a little bit from the lead runners. This top 6, very, very close. Oh! Is that Game Boy going off track there? I think it was. Infinity moves up into the podium position here. On those soft tyres, can he keep with those lead runners? Game Boy is going to need to make a move to get back past him. Oh, Wingish has a bit of a Mr. Whippy, and past goes Moikuli in the lead of the race. Wingish going back on the inside. That straight line speed is mental. Straight past him. Here comes Game Boy. Game Boy going to try something on the inside here. Goes on the inside of Infinity. Moikuli's gone past Wingish. Oh, was there contact? It wasn't by Game Boy. I don't know if he's lost the rear there, if there was a bit of contact by Infinity. But Infinity's lost out here, and so is Wingish. That helps Mike's up. Mike's up into 3rd position. Oh, just give it a bit of a tap saying Raphael never said, give me my spot back, man. He's helping the likes of those in the back of the pack. He's fighting. Look, Wingish having some trouble with the rear grip. Tyre's quite hot. So Game Boy up into 2nd, chasing down Moikuli. And we know Wingish straight line speed is very, very good on this vehicle, so we'll see how it goes. Looks like Padron pass. Oh! I'm not sure, ladies and gents, that was a mental glitch. But Alvin Fang's teleportation. Alvin Fang is auto-transmissioning everywhere. A little bit of lag going on for Alvin Fang. I hope it doesn't affect the other drivers. Wing is trying to get past Rafael Neves on the soft tires. The soft tires will die soon. He's trying to get past him. He doesn't want to lose DRS. DRS on this is very, very important. Oh, gives a bit of a bump. He's getting on the throttle. He's going to go around the outside here. Oh, Rafael Neves closes it off. We're hunting him down. They have lost DRS. He will get past. Goes around the outside. We have Icarus as well up in the 7th. Oh, Infinity's off track as well. Not a great start for Infinity. Hopefully he can keep it up. So yeah, hopefully he can fix it up rather, not keep it up. Alvin Fang's, gee, glitching everywhere. There was a yellow flag. Oh, Chris does cop a 10-second. That really sucks. I'm not sure what that was about. I think it has to do with the glitching car of Alvin Fang. There is a bit of a train forming here. We do have a yellow flag. That is Antoine. Sabino out. Sabino out in the wall. Didn't see that. Not sure what happened there. There is a safety car, ladies and gents. Sabino is out. On the straight. I'm not sure what's happened. There may have been a bit of contact. The stewards will have a look at it. That's very, very unfortunate. Roger just dodging the safety car there. That's so unfortunate for Sabino. Not sure how that happened. So it looks like all the cars are pitting. This is great luck for those on those soft tyres. Game Boy has opted for soft tyres here. Bold strategy. It's either going soft, hard, straight. Yeah, I guess that's, to be honest, in all fairness, a set of mediums won't last till the end if it doesn't rain, and a set of hard won't last either. It is another 30 laps roughly. So not a bad strategy. We'll have to pit anyway, and he's going to go for the undercut. I don't mind it at all. I don't mind it one bit. A lot have opted for the hard tyre. Now, almost everyone has opted for the hard tyre, except Padron Pass has stayed out on the 6 lap odd mediums. Again, they might not be warm as of yet, and it may rain, so it might not be a bad option. If it does rain, Padron Pass has solidified himself that top spot there if he can keep it. In saying that, Gambo will have a massive advantage for the start of the safety car restart rather, until those hards do warm up. Now, I'm not too sure how long this softs will last. My guess is probably around, I would say, 10 laps. Not at a minimum, but roughly around 10 laps until you really start to notice really bad tyre deg. We've got to make sure he pits this time, so his tyres don't blow up. So that's important, Game Boy. Make sure you remember that. So just to round off the grid, we do have Padron Pass in at first, starting off our safety car restart for us. Game Boy in at second, Moikuli in at third, Mike's in at fourth, Wingish in at fifth, Rafael Neves in at sixth, Alvin Fang seventh, Rodri eighth, Infinity in at ninth, Babish in at 10th, Antoine in 11th, and Icus in at 12th. Obviously that incident earlier put Icus back here. I'm sure we'll see him climb up the grid, as well as Babish and a few of the others. Everyone has opted to pit except for Padron Pass, so everyone is on fresh tyres. Game Boy the only one on those soft tyres, and the rest on hard. And the safety car will be in this lap. Can't go side by. Make sure you don't go side by side. As I say that some see people go side by side. Make sure you stay single file formation until the leader goes, or at least until crosses the line. A leader crosses the line, I believe, is the official ruling. Really backing up the grid here. He's really waited. He goes now. I don't mind it. He's waited a long time. I'm not sure if he can wait that long. Oh, Game Boy dives off the inside. Tags, pushes him a bit wide. Oh, tough go. Oh. Padron Pass cuts back onto the track into first. And Moikuli takes that spot off Game Boy. He says, thank you very much. We still have another 27 laps or so, gentlemen. Remember, no need to go gung-ho. Wingish giving it a bit of a tap off Mike's up. Ooh! Game Boy tap Mike a little bit there. Mike's trying to go up the inside. Mike's a lot of elbows out. Gentlemen, elbows out. Not in the face though, please. Everyone trying to keep their positions here. There isn't a gap between Rafael Neves and Mike's that's formed 1.7 seconds. Babish chasing down Mike's. Oh, that's Babish in the wall! Looks like he may have just lost the rear here. Car is stationary. It's not he has retired on the track, ladies and gentlemen. That is a big no-no. It may have been beached, I'm not too sure. I didn't hear the engine rev. But if not, please don't retire on the track. It does cause unnecessary safety cars. Hopefully this doesn't bring one out. I don't believe it will. It's unfortunate for Babish. Phenomenal driver. Very unlucky for drop from only last week. Game Boy almost ran up the back of Gully. Calm down, my friend. The race is back on. Will Game Boy stick it to the inside? He doesn't. Probably better off. Someone. Oh, is it? There's a ghosting car here of, not sure who that was that we saw ghosting. It must have been a collision that caused that ghost. I'm not sure what happened there on the straight. Yes, it was Padron Pass. He's lost his left end plate there. It should be a bit safer on the straight, ladies and gentlemen. It is a straight line. I understand everyone is close on the grid. You see the car of Alpha Fang, it is lagging a lot. We do have Gamble and Cooley have pulled away from the pack. I'm doing teleportations. Winch is going into the pits. Padron Pass cops a 10-second speeding penalty in the pit lane. It's unlucky. So who do we have battles on track here? We've got Ichris. Ichris goes a bit wide there. Gameboy will have to pit soon. Wingish does opt for fresh softs. La Rodri 3-second time penalty, multiple warnings. They will add up, ladies and gents. Brazil's renowned for its track limits. Looks like those hard tyres struggling to heat up. McCooley doing a phenomenal job of staying with Gameboy. He does have the DRS. Won't pass him here. Backs off. Oh, gets a bit whippy. Loses the rear of the car. If he was planning to overtake on this this next DRS zone, he won't be able to now. We've got Mike's on the back of Rafael Neves. These are the closest battles here, along with Alvin Fang, which is having a few issues, possibly not on his end, but hopefully the drivers aren't seeing what I'm seeing with the glitching. Usually Alvin isn't like that. Must be just dumb luck today with the internet. Oh, Mike's attacks Neves and spins him round. Renowned corner for it to happen. Alvin Fang comes through, glitches straight through him. I want to make sure that's not a ghost car, ladies and gents. Let me invite Alvin just to make sure that obviously he did disconnect earlier, so it isn't ghosting for me, which is odd, but if he isn't in the car, we'll try and get him back in, because it is very fishy how it is ghosting like that. It could be just due to the internet connectivity. So closest battle here, we have 1 and 2, Gameboy and Moikuli. Gameboy currently ahead. Wingish is out. Wingish DNF. Wingish in the wall. Safety car, ladies and gentlemen. Our pole sitter, Mr. Wingish, on his return, has DNF'd. Unluck, very, very unfortunate. Fresh soft tyres, maybe got a bit too towy on turn 1. That has set up Gameboy for a mental pit. So Gameboy will pit now for fresh hards, I believe. Yeah, he does. So Gameboy's pit for the fresh hard tyres, and will stay these tyres rest of the race. The others will need to pit, I believe. Infinity opts for medium, fresh medium. So does iChris. 17 laps on the medium tyre. Rather, it's 21 laps on the medium tyre. Tough ask, can be done. Very tough ask though. However, some will be under the safety car, so... Infinity, iChris in at 8, La Rodri in at 9th, and Padron Pass in at 10th. With it does have a 10-second penalty. I believe that would be speeding in a pit lane. iChris did serve a 10-second, so it's very, very unfortunate. Hence why he is currently at 8th at the moment. La Rodri in at 3 seconds, and Antoine as well with 3 seconds. So they're currently the only drivers who do have. We will see a few more within the next 20. Well, there, ladies and gentlemen. So, pit stops. Have a look here at the pit stops. We have everyone on. Oh, not quite actually. We have Game Boy on 2, Infinity on 2, iChris on 2, La Rodri on 2, and Padron Pass on 2. The rest are on 1 pit stop currently. So this could be due to damage, etc. The Game Boy is pure tactic, which could work out for him. We'll see how the others go. So just a reminder to the drivers as well, if you are listening, pausing and going on AI is not allowed during the race, unless absolutely necessary, of course. If it's essential, then obviously you can let us, let the stewards know, or let the admins know over here, just so we can understand. But it isn't allowed due to the fact that it can cause a lot of issues. We do know the AI was made by EA, so probably it's not a great AI, and on top of that, it does actually help warm up tyre temps, keep them warm, or keep the tyres warm to a point where they are perfect temperature due to the computer obviously doing it automatically for you. So please make sure you don't do that. Please make sure you are driving at all times. If you do need a pause and it is absolutely necessary, then by all means. However, it cannot be for long, and you must also let the admin. Race is up. chasing. You can see with the lag there, yeah, cars are going through him due to the lag. It has, ladies and gents, if you have seen, oh, and it has gone back to third. That's meant to be okay. Infinity chasing down Ichris here. It's Infinity chasing down Ichris here. Let's see what he can do. Oh, Alvin Fang. Not sure if he's actually gone past him. He did actually get past him because Alvin Fang's car did teleport behind Game Boy. Oh, and Alvin Fang has spun! As you can see, very, very unfortunate with the lag there. And Game Boy side by side. Gets past Rafael Neves. He's hunting down Moikuli. Gets that into second position there. You got Chris. And Infinity did get past Ichris. Ichris is coming back to fight him. So Campbell was 1.5 behind. Let's see if these fresh hards can outdo Moikali's 13 lap old hards, which will probably be on the verge of hurting. You can see he's dropping a few tenths. Oh, Mike's getting on the curb there. Will Mike's to go for the move here. He doesn't. Stays behind. So Game Boy had a bit of a snap. He did lose a bit of time. Back to 1.5 behind. So our two closest battles, we have Ichris and Infinity. We have Mike's and Rafael Neves. And of course Alvin Fang and La Rodri, they're at the back too. Does get past La Rodri. Will Mike's to go for it on the outside or inside? He doesn't, he stays it. Chris lost a bit of time here. With the DRS, Mike's that. Can he get Rafael Neves? He can't. That straight line speed is mental from Rafael Neves. Keeps him behind. Can he get him in the second DRS? Mike's are pushing that car now. Downboy down to 1 second. He's going for it on the inside. Gonna get it done. He does. Rafael Neves doesn't fight. It goes a bit wide. You got Infinity and Ichris now join the party. This is shaping up to be battle for third position, like last week. We had a battle for third. Game Boy now just under that 1 second margin. Can he keep it to keep that DRS? He will get DRS. Now, does Moxa have a big enough gap to hold off Rafael Neves, Infinity, and iChris? He does. It did close though. Gambo unable to get Moikuli either. Now will Rafael Neves make the move here on Moxa? Is he going for a battery? No, he does. Use a bit of the battery. Oh, he backs out of it. Smart move. Didn't really have the room to make that there. Infinity looking for an opening. Can't find one. Ooh. Not sure if that was a little bit bump by Chris, telling him to get a move on, or if it was a bit of wheel spin, no harm, no foul though. Here we go, this is now Rafael Neves. Did he get DRS? He didn't! Rafael Neves, no DRS! Here comes Infinity, flies past Rafael Neves. Gets the move done. Mind you, and catches Mike's in the same move. Moikuli and Game Boy fighting. Game Boy overtaking Moikuli there. Gets it done on the inside. Those hard tires of Moikuli's got to be hurting. Infinity really trailing. Oh, Infinity with the track limit. That's unlucky. Didn't really look like it, to be honest, from that point of view, but he has words of law, as we know. Now this mid-pack here, this battle for third. Still 13 laps to go. Rafael Neves pulling back a little bit. These 17 lap, he's gone 17 lap old hards and the rest are on 9 lap old mediums. They hurt him. Chris goes on the outside. Will he pull it off? He does. He doesn't fight it. He does fight a little bit. Tucks in behind him. Well done. Unfortunately, Chris still having the power of DRS. Can Rafael Neves keep up with them here? So Alvin Fang, Rafael Neves and Moikuli all on 18 lap old hards. You can see it's hurting them. Moikuli doing a phenomenal job to stay with Game Boy up the front here. Needs to keep that DRS gap, otherwise it's finita la musica, as they say. Penalties will come into play here as well. So Infinity and iChris all on 3 seconds, both on 3 seconds. So it's not outright as of yet, their positions. Mike's is outright podium at the moment. Oh, Infinity! Infinity loses the car, he's in the wall, he's out! That's unlucky. Gets a bit of, he just got a bit too toey on the throttle, I believe, going into the right-hander of the first 2 corners and loses the rear of the car. That's going to cause mayhem now. It gives the chance for those 19 lap old hard tyre drivers to pit, which I'm sure they will, and I'm sure that'll prompt a pit from everyone else on the grid. 5 drivers out this race, all unlucky. 3 of them on the first corner, I believe. Two on the straight, 3 on the first corner. Roundabout. So let's see what they opt to do. Will Game Boy pit? Game Boy does pit too. Game Boy goes into the pit as well. Does he have a fresh set of softs to put on? Moikuli would, I believe. Chris, 10 seconds speeding the pit lane will hurt him. Game Boy goes for medium, Moikuli for softs. Game Boy ran out of those tyres. Alvin Fang stays out on 20 lap hot HUDs. Not the best move, I will say. Probably better to pit in this position. Oh, no, he did pit. Sorry, ladies and gents. Sorry, Alvin. The game just hadn't updated his position yet for some reason. Oh my goodness, that's bad lag. So we have Game Boy leading the safety car, McCooley in at second, and Mike's in at third. McCooley and Mike's are both on soft tyres, Game Boy on the medium tyres. Can Game Boy hold them off for the 9 laps? Will be a bit less, probably 7 laps after the safety car finishes. We have Chris in at 4th, Rafael Neves in at 5th, Padron Pass in at 6th, La Rodri in at 7th, and we have Alvin Fang in at 8th. So Chris and Rafael Neves going into the pit again. I believe their wing wasn't fixed up. They did have a broken wing. You can see the end plate of Chris there. So most of the grid have opted for the soft tyre. We do have 8 laps remaining, or 9 laps remaining, 8 laps after this is finished. The safety car will not go in this lap, it will be in the next lap, most likely. So let's see what happens from there. Gambo warming up those medium tyres. Let's look at some position changes here. So position change winners, we have La Rodri up 7 and Alvin Fang up 7. Then we have Padron Pass up 5. Gamboy up 2, Mike's up 4. And obviously biggest losers were those that DNF'd. Moikuli is in the same position as he started. Can he pip Game Boy here at the end of the race and get his 3rd race win in a row? Safety car is in this lap. Let's see, Game Boy will start us off. I will go on the view of Mike's in third position to see how good of a launch Game Boy gets. Still warming up those tyres. And he's off. Not sure what Alvin Feng's car is doing there. I believe it's a glitch. Not sure what's happening there. Maybe the game had the cars going for Alvin. I've never seen anything like that, to be honest, and I don't think it's the driver's fault whatsoever. I do think it's entirely... I know Alvin's a phenomenal driver. We've had him in multiple races, so I'm not sure what is occurring with the connection, but we do hope it gets better in future races. Game Boy has pulled out at 1.1 second here in front of Moikuli, which is strange considering the tyre difference. Moikuli on the 3-lap-old softs, Game Boy on the 3-lap-old mediums. Marks are closing in on Moikuli. Will Rafael Neves go for the move here on the inside of Padron? No, he doesn't. Gets very close there. Padron pulled up heavy. Rafael Neves, he's got a better launch. He's going to go around the outside. He goes around the inside instead. Side by side. Oh, bit of a tap from Padron. But he backs out of it. Oh, Padron getting very close to the back of Rafael there. I think Padron has a very good cornering speed here. The car of Alvin Fang popping up again. I'm not sure what is going on with that. That's a mental. To the front of the grid here, Mike's of Moikuli and Game Boy. Mike's are still chasing down these two. Game Boy holding out Moikuli. 5 laps to do so. Quick look at the RS here. Now Moikuli's you'd hope Moikuli's tyres don't die just before the end. We'll be able to see right about when these softs die, because it'll be around 9 laps or so that'll have done on them. Padron pass, still chasing down Rafael Neves. Moikuli going past Game Boy here. Game Boy defends it. He does. Moikuli past Game Boy. And the outside, he will get another serving of DRS here. Game Boy back past. Oh, Moikuli almost in the back of Game Boy. Pulls up very nicely. Bit of bumpity bump here. Go side by side. Moikuli on the inside. Game Boy closely followed. Gonna be a close finish, ladies and gents. Game Boy on those older medium tyres. Sorry, it's Game Boy on the harder tyres. with the medium compound, and Moikuli on those softs, with the softs looking to die a bit earlier than the mediums. Will they die before the final lap? Gamble with DRS, will he make the move here? He won't. Mike's are still in the running here. Only 6/10 behind. Rafael Neves as well, chasing down that Alvin Fang. And Padron Pass here, chasing down Rafael Neves. Will Gamble go for the move? He doesn't. Gamble got a nice toe here. Is he gonna go? Is he gonna go around the inside on one of the corners? We'll see. Or is he gonna wait it out for DRS? DRS advantage on the final lap does help, but it does depend on your DRS serving as well. And of course the exit out of that last corner. As I don't pass them, Rafael Neves, I passed Alvin. Maybe, I'm not sure or not. If they're not, as per the glitch. Chris has caught the back of them. Will Gameboy go for the inside here? He doesn't. It's a great launch. I believe though Moikuli has, I believe this is Moikuli letting Gameboy past. I believe he's done so to get that DRS advantage. He slowed down on this straight. I may be wrong there, but he flew past him. Moikuli looking to capitalize on this this last DRS. See the differences in the exits here of this last corner. Relatively similar. Both gentlemen saving RS. Mike's are trying to catch the back of them. Where will Moikuli go for it? He's obviously not going to go for it here. He'll back off by all means. That could invite Mike's in. If he does, he needs to be careful here. Can't back off too much. DG, this is going to be close. Right on the back end, Gameboy gets to get squiggly. Oh, so does Moikuli. Both a bit squiggly on those rears. 9 laps sold each. Moikuli's softs can't be feeling good. Coming down to the final corner, ladies and gents. Can we see the exit here? Gameboy takes a safe approach to the exit. Moikuli gets a cracking exit too. Both on the ERS. The ERS will apply here. Can he hold Moikuli off? Moikuli's coming. Can he get it done? He does. Ladies and gentlemen, Gameboy has won the Brazil Grand Prix. He does pit Moikuli, stopping him from winning 3. Phenomenal racing to those gentlemen. Phenomenal to racing to everyone on the grid, to be honest. A few incidents here and there, but a great finish nonetheless. So we do have Alvin Fang, the driver of the day for EA. I'm hoping a lot of drivers weren't affected by that lag. Nonetheless, we do have Gameboy in first, great drive. Moikuli in at second, great drive also. Mike's in at third, on his Season 4 debut, welcome back. Phenomenal drive and great podium. Rafael Neves in at fourth, Padron Pass in at fifth, Chris in at sixth, got a bit unlucky there. Rodri in at seventh, Alvin Fang in at eighth, Infinity and Antoine Wingish, Babish and Sabina Mira with DNFs, all unlucky DNFs, mind you. Nonetheless, it's been your boy. This is J-Dog. Phenomenal race here at Brazil. Tune in a few days' time. We do have Tier 2 and our North American No Assist Division racing at Brazil also. That will be, I'm not sure on the American time, to be honest. I believe it's close to 6:30 Eastern time. I may be wrong here on on Monday. Nonetheless, it's been a pleasure, and I'll see you next time.